the day without you.
What's going on, everybody? Today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about meat. And this meat right here is some ground turkey. The reason I got this because I'm about to make some chili with it. Now I know what you're probably thinking, like, chili with turkey? We use beef. Well, I use beef too, but if it ain't on sale, I'm not buying it because beef is really expensive. So I'm going to tell you about turkey and how you can use it instead of beef and get by. It still tastes pretty good too, as long as you don't get fat-free turkey. You're usually pretty good. But what you want to do is pay attention to your labels on your beef if you're going to use beef. And you'll see there's lots of different colors of labels and labels to choose from. And on those labels you'll see things like 95.5, 93.7, 90.10, 85.15, 80.20, 70.30. And what those are percentages. So if it says 70-30, that means it's 70% protein and 30% fat. If it says 80%, 20%, that means 80% protein, 20% fat. And the lower amount of fat you get, the more it costs, obviously, because when you're eating meat, you want to get protein. You don't want to get big chunks of fat. You're just wasting your money buying the fattier stuff. And you can tell when you cook with it, a lot more fat will run out. Turkey's a much healthier option than that. And if you look on the back of this turkey, this is 20 ounces. This 20 ounces of turkey is $3.68 a pack. 1 pound, which is 16 ounces of the ground beef I was going to buy that was 93.7, was $4.68. So I'm getting 4 more ounces here for about $1 less. And now if you look on the back, look closely, what you see is the label. Alright, see fat grams, 8 grams per serving, and there's 4 ounces in this, and about 5 servings, and you got 22 grams of protein. So it's still a pretty good ratio. I guarantee you if you bought the 93.7 beef, you spent more and you still got more fat and less protein than this ground turkey. Now I admit it's got a different flavor, and beef is obviously preferred by most and by me also, so don't think I'm just strictly the turkey guy because it's healthy. You know, I will grab some beef every now and then because I like steak, I like ground beef and all that, but I'm going to cook it the same way. It's just turkey, costs less, it's healthier. Beef tastes a little bit better, but you know, it is what it is. You know, if you can get by and you want to live a healthy lifestyle and maintain that ab pack like I got, just follow my guide, people. That's all you got to do. Now, you can use this for a lot of things: spaghetti, chili, hamburgers. You know, you don't have to use beef. All right. So consider the turkey whenever you're looking at value and price. I recommend it. You can even get it cheaper than this if you know what you're doing. So pay attention to your fats and your meat, people, because like I said, the key to the chiseled out ab set is to keep the fats low. And I know that's what y'all want because that's what I got, and y'all want to be like me. So just stick with it. Again, my name's Brent, filming the video here. Another series of cooking. So got some more videos for you later. This is just another little piece of the puzzle. Just keep up with it. Watch the other video on bagels. I'm probably going to do a bagels part 2 pretty soon because I've come up with a new cooking technique for my bagels, and I want to show it to you. So anyway, subscribe to the channel. We'll talk to you later. Turkey, people, turkey. Now we all know one of the keys to chili is the chili sauce. If you look over here, I got my ground turkey over here. Pardon the mess around my stove. You know, I cook on this thing every morning for breakfast, and I'm just now getting home from work, so that's a lot for the pan. I probably should have used my bigger one, but it is what it is. It'll still cook down, and then I'll chop up the most of it and put it in my pot here. But to make the sauce, what I'm going to use is this tomato sauce or tomato paste, whatever you call that. That's organic. It's grown by my mother and canned by my mother. She gave me some, so I'm going to try it out with my chili and see if I can make a good chili with it. I already know I can make a good chili, but I've never used her tomatoes before, but it should turn out fine. Like I said, it's organic. Chili beans, store brand, save money. Some pretty good barbecue sauce I found pretty cheap. You can use whatever sauce you want to add seasoning. I prefer to use barbecue sauce instead of a seasoning pack. That way I can kind of control it the way I want it. I got an onion, half a big ass onion. I'm going to chop it in a quarter because I want to save the other quarter for my omelet that I eat for breakfast tomorrow, and I'll show you that one day as well. And then I've got a green bell pepper, half of one there that I've been chopping off of, and I'll chop another quarter off of that for the chili sauce. So all of that's going to go into here, and then the meat will go in, and then it'll simmer. So there's your vegetables for the sauce. Waiting on my ground turkey. Alright, ground turkey's about done. Vegetables chopped up. Organic tomatoes in the pan, pot with chili beans. One thing I like to mention about the chili beans is they usually come in some type of sauce. Probably don't want to pour that into anything you ever eat, or eat that sauce the way it is. I always recommend draining that off because it's usually corn syrup or something like that. Try to stay away from that sauce that's in there. You don't want to mess up your chili. So I'm about to add all this stuff together. It's going to be good. It's turning out nice. So we'll see you at the next phase. One rule about chili is you're going to always let it simmer. I'd say for about an hour. Looking at my chili right now, you probably think it's a little bit light on the color. Don't forget that I used chili beans that were a light color, but also I didn't use any chili powder or chili seasoning or anything like that. Like I said, I'm going to use the BBQ sauce right here, and I haven't added it yet. So my chili's simmering now. I'm going to let that simmer on down, and then I'm going to season it to my taste. But that's all there is to it, man. That's it. You know, chili's something quick and easy to make. And if you remember correctly, when we were looking back on that turkey, that it was 22 grams of protein in a serving, and they were like, I don't know, 4 or 5 servings in that. So should get about 5 bowls out of this pot of chili, which may seem like a lot, but you got to always consider your grams of carbs, protein, and fat when you're eating. You know, you can eat a bowl of soup or a gallon of soup, and may not be any protein in it, and all you get, and you feel full, but it just won't last because there's no protein or really no good carbs in that. So, you know, keep in mind that I got a nice about 30-gram serving of protein between my beans and my turkey, and the beans also provide a good carb source. So I'll be getting some carbohydrates too. So this is actually a pretty well balanced meal. If you decide not to use the beans, because maybe you don't like beans, I'd recommend, you know, maybe a piece of cornbread or something to go with your chili, or some crackers in it to get you some carbs, or else you'll just be right back in there eating another bowl again because you won't be full. And like I said, if you use beef instead of turkey, that's completely up to you. Just try to use a lean ground beef, and you know, that's what you want to use as your protein source. If you don't use any meat in there, I don't know what you do to get protein, because I don't do that. I'm not vegetarian. I like to eat meat. No homo. Alright, so that's chili. I got more videos on the way, so enjoy this recipe. Steal it, make it better. Post some comments if you got some suggestions. This is just a real simple, quick, healthy, easy chili. I'm sure there's some phenomenal ones out there that cost a little bit more if you add all types of exotic flavors, but like I said, I like to keep it simple and healthy and low cost. So, till next time.